Have you ever heard of a wolf showing kindness to its prey? This heartwarming tale will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about animals. If this story touches your heart, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss our inspiring animal stories every week. Leave a comment below sharing what moved you most. Let us know where you're watching. Now let's dive into this incredible journey. In the rugged wilderness of Nevada's Red Rock Basin, an extraordinary event unfolded that would challenge everything scientists thought they understood about nature. It all began on a chilly spring morning after a violent thunderstorm swept through the area. The golden light of dawn washed over the landscape, but beneath it lay a tragic scene. A tiny Mustang Foal, no more than 3 weeks old, lay trembling in a rocky ravine. The poor creature had been separated from his herd during the storm. His spindly legs and chestnut coat marked by a striking white blaze made him look even more fragile. Alone and abandoned, he was severely injured, his leg gashed open after sliding down the steep rocks. Without his mother's milk or protection, his chances of survival were slim. Each breath came shallowly as dehydration set in, and every attempt to rise ended with him collapsing again. Far away, a lone female wolf named Luna roamed across the basin. Her sleek silver-gray coat shimmered under the sunlight, earning her the nickname Moonlight among wildlife researchers who tracked her movements. Unlike most wolves, Luna preferred solitude, carving out a territory that overlapped with several wild horse herds. Dr. Emily Carter, a dedicated biologist studying Luna for months, watched curiously as the wolf moved with unusual purpose one day. She couldn't have known then just how profound this moment would become. As Luna trotted closer to the ravine, something caught her attention. The scent of blood and the faint whinny of distress carried on the breeze. Her ears twitched forward, curiosity mingling with instinct. Peering down into the ravine, she spotted the helpless foal lying there, bleeding and weak. For a long moment, predator and prey locked eyes, their gazes bridging centuries of evolutionary enmity. But instead of attacking, Luna did something astonishing. She carefully descended the rocky slope toward the foal. Dr. Carter adjusted her spotting scope, hardly believing what she saw. "What is she doing?" she whispered to herself, capturing images of behavior she'd never witnessed before, not once in 15 years of research. Luna sniffed the air cautiously, circling the foal slowly. Instead of pouncing, she lowered her head, flattening her ears slightly, and approached with deliberate gentleness. Then came the act that defied explanation. Luna began licking the foal's wound clean, removing dirt and dried blood with surprising tenderness. At first, the foal tensed at the contact, but gradually he relaxed. For nearly 20 minutes, Luna worked methodically, cleaning the injury as if caring for one of her own pups. Wolves are known to lick wounds because their saliva has antiseptic properties, but never had such behavior been observed toward prey, especially not a large animal like a horse. As night fell, the temperature plummeted dangerously low. The foal shivered uncontrollably, his small body growing weaker by the minute. Then Luna did something even more remarkable. She curled up beside him, pressing her thick fur against his thin coat to share warmth. Throughout the night, Dr. Carter documented the surreal scene using night vision equipment. Luna stayed vigilant, occasionally rising to patrol the area before returning to comfort the foal. At one point, she left for nearly half an hour, only to return with her muzzle wet. She had found water nearby. By morning, when Dr. Carter finally returned to check on them, the pair remained together, a tableau of companionship that defied natural order. Over the next few days, Luna continued to care for the foal, guiding him to safety, protecting him from coyotes, and leading him to water and food. Slowly, the little colt regained strength, standing wobbly on 3 legs while avoiding putting weight on the injured one. Eventually, fate brought the foal's mother back into the picture. A chestnut mare appeared on the horizon, visibly agitated as she searched for her lost offspring. When she approached, Luna stepped aside, nudging the foal gently toward his mother. There was no aggression in her actions, only recognition that her role had changed. The reunion between mother and foal unfolded peacefully, despite the presence of the wolf. In a gesture that stunned both Dr. Carter and her skeptical colleague, Dr. James Reed, the mare lowered her head slightly, not in submission, but in acknowledgement, as if understanding what Luna had done. Luna retreated to a distance, watching quietly as the family reunited. Then, without fanfare, she turned and disappeared over the ridge, glancing back one last time at the foal she had saved. Over the following months, researchers observed something equally extraordinary. Though healed and thriving under his mother's care, the young stallion, now nicknamed Blaze due to his distinctive white marking, still seemed to recognize Luna whenever their paths crossed. Cameras captured moments where Blaze grazed calmly near the forest edge while Luna settled nearby, maintaining a companionable distance that spoke volumes about the bond they shared. This single encounter sparked a revolution in wildlife research. What began as an isolated incident grew into an entirely new field of study: interspecies altruism. Researchers worldwide began documenting similar cases: elephants protecting antelopes, leopards nurturing baboons, all challenging preconceived notions about animal empathy and cognition. Conservation policies shifted to reflect this deeper understanding of animals' emotional lives, fueled by public support inspired by stories like Luna's. 5 years later, Dr. Carter stood on a ridge overlooking the valley, where Blaze now led his own band of Mustangs. Luna, now 13 years old, had recently been rehabilitated after a territorial dispute with younger wolves. As the team released her back into the wild, Carter reflected on the legacy of this remarkable wolf. Her unexpected compassion had redefined humanity's understanding of wildlife relationships, proving that animals are capable of choices driven by empathy rather than mere instinct. Blaze, sensing Luna's presence, paused mid-graze and released a loud whinny that echoed across the valley. Was it recognition? Science may never fully explain, but Carter believed it didn't matter. What mattered was a lesson Luna taught everyone: that compassion transcends boundaries, whether species, culture, or belief. Moral lesson: kindness knows no limits, not even those imposed by biology or tradition. When we choose compassion over conflict, connection over division, we create ripples of change that touch lives far beyond our imagination. Let Luna's story remind us that every act of kindness matters, no matter how small or how unlikely it may seem. If you love this story, don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment telling us which part moved you the most. And don't hesitate to share this video with friends. It might inspire them too. Thank you.